How's it going, everybody? Chaos Gamer here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And in today's video, we're going to be showcasing the Rising Izuku Midoriya, or if you want to call him Arigato Midoriya, you can also say that as well. But before we do get into the showcase, real quick, I don't know why I want to do this, but I want to do this. I want to max out the character while I am recording the video, so we can start off in the beginning of this part saying, how you doing? Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. This could possibly be the final character that we are getting in the game. I think it makes sense, though, that he is the final character that we are getting in the game. It's Rising Midoriya. The only other possible character that they could do, if they could do one more character, would most likely be... sorry, I haven't slept, so my thoughts are going to go away. I'm going to try to keep them in as best as I can, but my thoughts are going to slip me. So, it could be Bakugo version 3 for the Fantasy Edition. Or if they really want to, they could do the special, and they can make it to where we get, like, adult version of Midoriya. Because I've been hearing stuff that we could probably, like, in most of these games, could see, like, some adult action going on. So, that'd be pretty cool to see. So, like, we get, adult Midoriya or something like that. That'd be pretty nice. But then, like, this is what I'm talking about, right? In my personal opinion, I didn't like how they handled this whole UR finale campaign, because in my personal opinion, they make it feel like every single time that they think that it's going to be a final character, they release another character. I feel like how they should have done it is how most of these like hero shooter games do it, or like how Ultra Rumble does as a prime example. If you only play like that My Hero games and that's it, that's all you play. So, you guys know how they would tease like the next quirk skill set or the next character with that little teaser. They should have done that for the UR finale campaign and make it to where like, oh, we're going to have 5 characters coming, and they just tease it. That's it. Like, all those 5 characters. Or what they could do shadow silhouettes too. Wait, I already did the ability ball, right? No, the Peace Ball. I forgot to do the Peace Ball. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, they could have just like had silhouettes of 5 different characters that we got, and that would have been the better way to handle it. I don't know why they didn't do it like that. That was way better to make it aware like, we understand how this campaign is going, rather than them being idiots and making it to where like, alright, we're going to release one character, then we got to guess, oh, is this the final character or not? I didn't like that, having to guess whether it was the final character or not, because then it was like, when we did the 10,000 gems on the Kirishima and Aizawa, and then it was like we had Overlay Midoriya, it was like, oh wait, we don't need to do this. We could if we want to, but we don't need to do it. But then it's like, now I'm kind of broke for this. I gotta be careful, because if I don't pull the Midoriya, I'm basically screwed, and then I have to grind the game. And then another thing too, right? This is my thing. Why didn't they give more resources to get before Overlay Midoriya came out? I'm not gonna do too much of this. What I'm just gonna do is like, if we get like in the 3,000s, if we get like in the 4,000s, I'll take that. To be honest, what I'm always searching for these type of skills usually is like attack and speed. Well, basically, let me not say attack. Let me see how it is in the game. I'm looking for speed and skill impact. That's like, I think, the best way to have it on your character, especially if they're offensive, like a super offensive character. Ooh, we got 50% in power. I'll take that. What the hell? We got lucky. But yeah, basically to end this whole point that I'm talking about, just like a little side conversation to have with you guys. Like they could have done a better job with this whole finale thing. I think they could have gave more rewards, in my personal opinion. And I think they could have teased the characters at least to make it to where like we know how this campaign is going to be holding up. You're shutting down the game, at least make it where we know what's coming into the end. And we can add something on top of that as well, is that what Hydro said is that, yo, y'all could have had the gem shop open at least till April like 30th or something. Like, you could have had it open until the end of the month. Y'all could have gained some money. Oh, we don't have enough speed jellies. Damn. Okay. Actually, wait, we can get speed jellies from, hold on. Real quick, because I do want to have them maxed out, like maxed out. Because if we can get speed jellies from the event, I'm just going to, like, quickly do some summons to get the event. Wait, hold on, let me see. Are y'all giving speed jellies or not? Let me know. Speed jellies? You are giving some speed jellies. Okay. So, actually, let me just cut right here. And then let me get the speed jelly, and then we could be good to go to break down his kit, and then all the other good stuff. But I wanted to have this time just to talk to you guys about my personal feelings, that if this Midoriya was the final character that we're getting for this campaign, how I felt about the campaign as a whole, and also, just showing out that basically we can make this Midoriya level up there. I was able to get enough of the speed jelly to make it where we can get him 120, bam. Hopefully, now I'm going to say he is the final character, because after that, You know, I'm not trying to make it a way I gotta waste even more gems to try to freaking max out another character with this speed does. Because what I basically did, I went to case file and I was just spamming the refresh just to make it to where we could get to 120. It was gonna take way too long if I did it through the event style, because I would have had to skip and then I would take on the boss, and the boss is gonna take like 30 seconds to a minute. But I could just refresh and it's gonna take 1 second for me to do all that. But now that we have the Midoriya maxed out, let's take a look at this kid and see what he is accomplishing in the game. And then once we do, we are going to be taking him into some content. Now, he is an interesting character, and you're going to see why in a second if you haven't checked out the breakdown video for what he does in his kit. So, starting with the plus ultra move, which is going to be Ultra Impact Smash. Crazy that it's called that. Deals 700% damage to a single opponent and decreases the opponent's defense by 10%. This is stackable. Increases the character's plus ultra move skill impact by 20%. Stackable. Increases the skill impact by 315% if the opponent is taking revenge. The enhances the bonus effect when activated. Increases character's power by 20%. This is also stackable as well once the enhancement is activated. First action skill, which is going to be the Detroit Smash, does 325% damage to a single opponent. Restores character damage taken by 20% for 2 turns. Increases the skill impact by 150% if the opponent is taking revenge. High chance of applying rushes the skill up to 2 additional activations when character is not enhanced. But when he is enhanced, he does gain an extra one, so he gets 3 additional activations. The cooldown is going to be for 4 turns. Second action skill, which is going to be St. Louis Smash, just 100% damage to a single opponent. Gives character the ability to make a last stand for 2 turns when character is not in a state of tranquility. Gives character the ability to cover allies for 2 turns. Gives character the ability to use Sharp Eye. Chance of evading 70% for 2 turns when character is not enhanced. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. Increases the skill impact by 150% if the opponent is taking revenge. And then the enhancement bonus effect when activated gives character the ability to use Sharp Eye. Chance of evading 70% for 3 turns. If this buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. The cooldown is also for 4 turns. First auto skill, which is going to be All Might Fanboy. I don't know why I'm reading it like in my head, like All Might Family. Like, I don't know why that's popping up in my head. I guess because I have no sleep. Gives character enhancement these 2 conditions are met at the end of the turn. Number 1, after character receives 15 attacks, and number 2 is after 5 turns pass from the start of battle. Multi attacks equal 1 attack. Increases character's max HP by 30%. Reduces bleeding, burning, frost, parry, and revenge damage to all allies by 99% when character does not have a calm mind. So you don't want to have a calm mind. So this does not affect guests. After character receives 2 attacks, increases plus ultra gauge of all allies by 10% and cancels one of the allies' temporary status ailments. Multi attacks equal 1 attack. Second auto skill, which is going to be a Hero for All. Gives character tranquility for 2 turns. After character receives 1 attack, multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Now, this is the interesting thing with this Midoriya that I'm still kind of not clear on this, but we're going to figure it out, don't worry. After 1 turn pass where character is not in a state of tranquility, restores HP. Wait, is this not this one? No, okay, it's not this one. It's the next one that's coming out. Restores HP of all allies, excluding the character by 10%. This is not a fake guess. After 1 turn passes, this is what we're talking about. After 1 turn passes, when character is in a state of tranquility, cancels all of the character's temporary tranquility effects. So this is what I was talking about in the breakdown video, what the possibility could be. Either they make it to where that we still have the tranquility effect activated, but then, like, basically he's going to be able to crit and all that other stuff. Well, it's just like, what I'm thinking about, let me put it into perspective like this. He's going to be able to crit, and then everybody else is not going to have the ability to crit. That's what I'm assuming. Like, tranquility's still going to be a fact, but not for him, basically. Like, he's going to have the ability to crit and all that other stuff. Gives character the ability to land bullseye when there are 2 or more STR type characters on the team. Gives character piercing shot when there are 2 or more ABL type characters on the team. When there are 2 or more N type characters on the team, increase the character's plus ultra effect by 100% and cooldown time by 3. Remember, this is for him that's going up by 3, not the opponent. Gives character the ability to parry 129% of the value given by Sharp Eye when there are 2 or more MND type characters on the team. Restores characters' damage taken by 50% when there are 2 or more DST type characters on the team. Now, how I want to do this for this part of the passive, I mean, real quick, what we could do, we could just try it all out on V-Tower. We could go through each typing just to see and then mark it off the checklist. But what I also want to do as well, make a video of having him on each type on the team. You guys down below, let me know what type you want to see first. You can either like it from somebody's comment, or if you want to comment it yourself, you can do it as well. But I would suggest if you're going to do that, also like somebody's comment as well, and make it more easier to make it to where like I know what's going to be the definitive winner of what typing goes first. We could do it for the second video, the third video, the fourth, and then the fifth. We already know there's going to be the last one no matter what. If anything, I had an idea where Midoriya could be all the colors. That would have been sick for this Midoriya to be. But now that we took a look at Midoriya's kit, let's go into VE Tower, where we're going to be spending a lot of time there checking out each one of these effects. Our first fight in VE Tower, we are going up against Hawks. This is the team that I decided to build. We're going in order, so we're going to be using the STR type team. If anything, wait, Hawks does get evasion, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's see real quick if he does get evasion. If not, damn it. Wait. Scalar gives him the ability to evade and to use... Yeah, okay. Oh, that's going to be pretty clutch then, because with the STR typing being activated, gives character the ability to land a bullseye. So we're going to be seeing that effect being able to get proc. We put this support memory in. The reason why is, again, I want to test out that effect as well. After one turn passable character is in a state of tranquility, cancels all of the character's temporary tranquility effects. So what we're going to want to do right here is try to make it to where Midoriya gets attacked, because it gives character tranquility for 2 turns after the character receives 1 attack. So that would be... Where is it? This is still the second one, right? If I'm not mistaken. This has the ability to last stand. This has the ability to cover. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we're going to activate this, and then we're going to do this. Okay, nice. So the uppercut does 3,000. Bakugo does 7,000. How much are we doing here? 20k. We got the cover ready to go. Wait, hold on. Please tell me. Okay, please tell me that's still counted though, and we got the tranquility active. That's all I care about. We didn't get the tranquility active. Damn it! Because it missed. Come on, man. That's kind of stupid at that point. Then, do we have to have the attack get landed there? At 47k, 16k. 13k. That was cool getting the rush skill activated right there. Nice. Okay. Okay, now we got tranquility. So now it says remove buff. So this is what I'm interested about. Okay, so let's see. Tranquility is not here for him, but is tranquility here for the other characters? Okay, not for you. Not for you. Okay, and then not for Hawks either. This is my first time using the character, so of course it's going to be things that we're not understanding as of now. So, I'm guessing it removes it for everybody then at that point? That's interesting. We should have brought a character that does give plus ultra gauge boost, like, will be a prime example, Jito. Summer First Jito would have been perfect right here. That's my bad. I guess I just got too hyped with using the Bakugos. I didn't think about, like, actually making the team a little bit optimal right there for him. My bad. For the next team that we're going to showcase, we'll be ready to go. Alright, so Tranquility's there. And then the buff got removed again. Okay, so not here. Okay. And then it's not here. And the Hawk doesn't have it. So it just gets removed overall. That's it. Like, once Tranquility is here, it's no longer here anymore. Like, what the hell? I feel like that's dumb at that point, is it not? Like, why are you giving the Tranquility at that point? Alright, so let's see the plus ultra right here, though. Pretty clean plus ultra. 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. That plus ultra, too clean. They definitely cook right there. Might be one of my favorite plus ultras of all time, man. Might be one of my favorites. There's a lot of good ones in this game too, but that one right there, it might be one of my favorites. If you want, you can let me know like what's one of your favorite plus ultras of all time too. I'm very curious to hear what your guys' opinion is. Who knows? That could be a video as well if you guys want it to be. I just wanna keep checking every time. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't have tranquility. Midoriya doesn't have tranquility. Bakugo does not have tranquility, and then this Bakugo does not have tranquility either. Okay, so yeah, it's just like once the tranquility effect comes into play, it's just gone automatically. At 71k, but we aren't really critting like though. That's the thing. Okay, there we go. We crit right there. I was like, damn, we're just getting really unlucky with the crits then. But now that we took them into the first fight with the STR type condition being fulfilled, now we're gonna go into the second fight where we're going to be getting the ABL condition fulfilled. So let's get that ready to go. Time to fulfill the ABL condition, aka our second fight going up against Bakugo. I know it's like, damn, he's bringing a blue character into a green fight. I understand that, but off the top of my dome piece, which is at 50% right now, I know that Bakugo has damage down effects, so it's going to make it to where we are going to be able to test out the piercing shot effects with Midoriya. I mean, at the end of the day, Midoriya is the showcase character. These are the two. They're just here to be here. Well, Haru actually has a purpose here with her being the support character, but the Midoriya He's just here to be here. Like, he's just vibing, all that good stuff. Plus, he's not really going to get attacked like that. And if anything, if he takes damage in here out of all places, that just goes to show you that this character really wasn't like that in the first place. Yeah, we know your little damage down. I mean, All Might does too, but the problem is that All Might Midoriya is boosted in that fight, and I don't like really taking characters into boosted fights because I just feel like it's disingenuous to the showcase, but that's why we're taking on Bakugo. Alright, so now we are able to rock the first anniversary support memory as well, so we're going to be able to get more damage off of Midoriya right here. So watch this. That's a 1, 2, 3, and then Midoriya for 5,000. Yep, there we go. See the damage? Just going off with that. Now, again, I get it. With the blue character, right? Like, the damage cut. But Midoriya's going through that. Regardless of that. They will still be doing less damage regardless if they're type disadvantage or not. Midoriya's going through that for free. And now, if anything, let's watch Peak once again right here. I'm going to be honest, though. I like the Unawakened Art more than the Awakened Art. Like, again, the Awakened Art is nice. It's like, you know, in I said it earlier, a sentimental type of vibe, but for me, it's just like, you know, I just don't think for this character it would have made sense. I think they should have just gave him another Rising Art, and then that art could have been like a support memory. That 1. And that's 76k, nice. Alright, and then we got all plus ultras. Once again, we are just farming these plus ultras. Oh my god. Bakugo, just stay down, please, at this point. You're just embarrassing yourself, especially since we are facing off against this version of Midoriya right here. Alright, that does 46k. You see? But you see? Look how much damage you did now that the damage down condition is gone from the Bakugo. Now that it's gone, that Midoriya actually got to do a little bit of damage there, but you see? You know, we could do this. I don't think Haru's gonna kill right here, right? 1, 2, and then 3. And then second action skill is going to be able to kill him with a nice 76k. So we got the piercing shot condition done on the ABL team. Now we're going to be moving on to the in team, where we are increasing the character's plus ultra effect by 100%, and the cooldown time is gonna extend by 3. I was gonna say reduce, but extend by 3. The green condition, aka Int, we're going up against Endeavor. This is the team that I decided to bring, or bringing Kirishima because he does boost plus ultra gauges by 30%. We got Bakugo for a little debuffer, and then Midoriya is here just to be here to fulfill his condition. Now, we are gonna be able to test through the limits how much damage this plus ultra is going to do, which I will tell you guys for free, max damage. Like, we have so much going for Midoriya right here. It's like, there's no way he doesn't hit a number higher than 999. There's no way. Like, at this point, he would break the damage cap if there was the case. Alright, so, we're going to activate this right here. And then we're going to get the debuff going, and then we're going to activate the first active skill once again. Let's go. 20k. And then 9,000. And then we got 41k, 32k, and then 26k. It's still funny to me when most of these like rush skills, like the damage just goes lower, lower, and lower. Alright, so now we'll activate these. And let's see how much Midoriya is going to do it here. Right, 17k, 13k. Alright, relax, buddy. I know you're a rush character too, but I don't need you to do as much damage. Alright, 83k. Midoriya, we have to see all the effects being activated here. Alright, oh, he's going to kill right here. Damn, oh my god. He's gonna kill. We're not gonna be able to see like the amount of the cooldown is gonna be extended. I think we're gonna have to take it to another fight. Damn, we bodied this for free. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna let the plus ultra play out once again. Whee! Goodbye. Get out of here. Yep, max damage. So the plus ultra move impact up, and then I wanted to see the extension. So we'll try another fight just to see if we can get that off. Now, we went back to the Bakugo fight. I thought it was a good fight to use because, again, with the damage cut, it's going to make it where we don't really kill him as fast. So, let's get the plus ultra ready to go right here, and let's just see the cooldown extension go high. So, yep, he does damage, but he also takes damage right there. Max damage, right? Yep, max damage. And then, let's see the extension going up. Let's see. Yep, okay, so it went up. Actually, it didn't even look like it went that much up, though. That's kind of crazy. What the hell? But it's supposed to say that it increases pulse ultra effect by 100% and cool time by 3. So we're just going to have to take their word for it that it did go up by 3. So now, let's move on into the MND condition, where it gives character ability to parry 129% of the value given by Sharp Eye when they are tuned. Alright, so for the MMD condition, we are going up against Stain. This is the team that we are going to be bringing. Some classics right here being Summerfest. No, sorry, not Summerfest. Swimsuit Uraraka, and then we got Gear Shift Midoriya, one of the more hyped characters that we have received in this game. People were hyped when this character was arriving here, man. I feel like they could have done more with him. But still, the fact that he was finally in game, it just brought so much hype. Alright, so now that we have this ready to go, let us see the parry pop up and then Stain wanting to attack him. Alright, parry. Parry. There we go. Parry is being activated. So now we're going to activate the second active skill. So we are going to get the, we're going to be able to see Stain attack Midoriya right here. That's the one. That's 17k. That's 45k. Even though we do dodge though, I mean still. Actually, you know what's crazy too, because we're going to get the dodge there. Ah, damn. I usually like to make you last, but you don't have the support memory active right now. So we could just make you go second. Alright, 40k. And then 4,000 apiece from you. Alright, 40k. 32k. And then 25k. 14k right there. And he took 13k. Nice. That's what we like to see. I'm about to say, there's no way that this Midoriya does not have his plus ultra. You are messing with me right now. What a cool plus ultra animation. But this one just blows it in the water. Like, come on, man. Like, look at this. Clean. Alright, then I go Uraka. I'll let this play out because a lot of people like this one too. There's the big water gun. Alright, so you're practically dead either this turn or the next turn. And yeah, that's the one problem with this Uraka though. Her action skills take way too long to come back. Alright, 27k. Alright, 76. Oh, if he would have done another one, that would have killed. Come on, man. That would have been the death of him. Wait, can we possibly get a kill with this one? Oh, we did with the max damage. Alright, so now that we got the MND condition fulfilled, now all we're missing is the DST typing condition where we restore character's damage taken by 50%. So, let's see. I mean, we're not going to probably find a character that does a lot of damage, right? Like, what's even going to be that? We're just going to have to see it activate at that point. The final showcase of Midoriya's second auto skill, the DST condition. We are facing up against Uraka. Now, why are we going up against Uraka first? The reason is simple. She has a plus ultra that she does turn 1. As long as these Midoriyas don't go too crazy on her, we should be okay. And by these Midoriyas, I specifically mean Midoriya and Bakugo because they do have the ability to bound. So I'm gonna need them to relax on that ability, please. Alright, so yep, she should have her plus ultra ready to go. Let's see if we can just see the damage taken restore right here. Let it pop. Damage taken restore. There we go. Damage taken restore. Actually, what we could do, we can just activate this skill right here and then let her just go off with the plus ultra, right? Just do it. Go ahead. I mean, it is AoE at the same time. Yeah, so, yep, we took all the damage back. Nice. All right, now let's get her work and let's just smoke her for free. All right. Goodbye, Uraka. We've entertained you long enough. Yep, there we go. That's what I was afraid of. And then another. And then another. Nice. Okay, that's what we like to see. So we already have all our plus ultras. Damn, it sucks to be you, buddy. This is another good one. Like, really good. Another bound. Oh my god. Midoriya is not letting her play the game at all. And this one does max damage with a defensive debuff. Then Kirishima hits the sun for 50k. Nice. Yeah, you know what? You just stay there for a while, Uraka. Don't worry. This is gonna wrap up very soon. Alright, 40k. Okay, we got 44. Okay, another one. 53. And then 42. Nice. Double or triple crit right there. That's nice right there. Alright, let's wrap this. If Midoriya could do a lot of damage here, it's over. Wait, why we didn't activate Kirishima? What the hell? Oh, I guess I clicked this plus ultra by accident. My bad, my bad. That's on me. I know Uraka's still on the floor, not being able to do anything at all. It just sucks to be her. 100. Damn, I wish like we had the ability in his plus ultra to do like a little bit more damage on it. Like, you know how with Shigaraki, the red one, how he's able to have like his original damage and then he has a little bit of more damage after that. I wish we had that right there. But now that we fulfill the conditions of everything on his second auto skill, now we move on into Ultra Arena where we can see this man pop off to the best of his abilities. First opponent in Ultra Arena, we are going up against Hagakure, Bakugo, Midoriya, Armored All Might with Shigaraki and Toga being on the end slots. This is the team that I decided to bring. We got Season 7 Bakugo with that support memory just in case it gets to the point that we do need to build up some plus ultra gauges and they got our plus ultras ready to go. But the reason why I built this team the way I did, Hado for the support, we got Bakugo for the defense, and then Midoriya just going to be doing his own thing. So hopefully, I mean, we should be able to counter this team for free because remember, Midoriya does reduce revenge damage by 99%. So this shouldn't be a problem at all. And we gotta remind ourselves too, after this match, we gotta go find a Bakugo Season 7 edition to murk him as well. So you know what? Yeah, let's just focus all our attacks, if we are able to go first, on Armored All Might. Yes, we are. Nice. Do we want to get the cover first or no? Let's see. Let's see. Do we want the cover now? No. I mean, we can get Sharp Eye with this too, but that doesn't really matter with Armored All Might because he has Bullseye at the same time. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's just go with the first action cover here. Okay, 2, 3. Now, you see, they got a lot of defense, right? If we were having the condition where piercing... Damn! Oh my god, never mind. Screw that. You know, my bad for talking, bro. My bad for talking. What the hell? I should have said anything at all. Midoriya's popping off the way he wants to. What? She died? So, okay, Calm Mind must be active. Damn it. Why is Calm Mind active, bro? Why is Calm Mind active? Come on, man. Why is it active? I didn't want it active. Come on. Oh, is there something I was missing? Hold on, I gotta look for this. I spelled Calm Mind wrong. Mind you, I do play Pokemon as well. So the fact that, okay, how am I spelling it wrong? Oh, I'm putting Calm. Yeah, I need to go to bed after this. I am done. Where is it? I'm giving it Calm Mind though. What? I'm only seeing the one, and it's from the condition, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. Well, he has Calm Mind, so this is just being stupid right now. Okay. Whatever, let's just keep it pushing then. I mean, if we lose this, we lose this. Or maybe if Midoriya could kill right here, that'd be great. Midoriya, what do you think that'd be great, though? Just killing him right here? Alright, so okay. Nope, Midoriya said it's time to die. Unless I'm mistaken, is this for the character? This is bleeding. No, it's all allies. Yeah, I'm not mistaken. So what is going on? What? Tell me, Midoriya, what is going on right now? Please tell me what's going on. Alright, so we'll do this right here. Make Midoriya go second. Midoriya, for everything that is holy, please. Do. Okay, 20. Yes. One more. Oh, he was dead right there. Come on, man. Damn it. Come on, die. Just by a miracle, die. No, okay, you get to live. Damn it. Let's do this. Again, we gotta get lucky with the procs that Midoriya's gonna be able to kill right here. Please. One. Why just the one? Come on! We need multiple from you. Okay, luckily, we didn't do that much damage though, so we're fine. It's just with Hado, sadly, she had to go RIP. Alright, so now we could do this. But the aggro effect is being applied right here. Yeah, let's just... Damn it, man. Come on. What is happening that this is just not going in our favor? 0. You, please. Please. Okay, 0. Barrier is being activated. Okay, I mean, so far, still so good. Luckily for us, we have a hero that is Hawks right now with the damage down. Yep, Hawks is just coming in clutch with the damage down. And he activated his Pulse Ultra, but we'll also be activating our Pulse Ultra as well. Damn, we were going from close to being to kill Armored All Might to now we gotta start from scratch again to try to kill this man. Ah, that is so annoying. Since we have more defensive characters on the board, it's gonna be more trickier. Okay. If anything, he's starting to look a lot like Overlay Deku now. What the hell? Midoriya, what's going on? Yeah, this is gonna be a long fight if we don't know who the victor is going to be. Oh, hold on. Wait. Momentum. Oh my god. Talk about momentum. What the hell? And since we dodged, we're fine. Yep, we're chilling. Honestly, at this point, we can just focus on Bakugo. Like, why not? Like, let's just get this man out of here at this point. Unless she covers and then she gives it to All Might. Let's see. She gave it to All Might, of course. Of course she gave it to All Might. Out of everybody had to be All Might, right? Like it couldn't be Bakugo. No, All Might had to get it. It couldn't even be yourself. No. All Might had to get it. Just to make it worse for us. You had to give it to All Might. Like, you want to explain yourself as to the reason why that is the case? Like, explain yourself, please. I would love to know why Hagakure. Let's get a 60-minute interview with you right here, like the show. Okay, there we go. Alright, but he still survived a little bit longer. Alright, dead. Nice. We should still be alive with Hawks. Hawks, you should not die. Never mind, he's dead because he took his right there. Alright, well, now we got Bakugo and Best Genius right here. Parry versus Revenge, the ultimate matchup of the century. But if Midoriya wants to be clutch right here, what he could do is make it where we don't have to worry about that at all. So let's look at the AoE right here. Alright, he's taking some damage though. Alright, yep. You should be dead. One. Well, he would have been dead. Okay, but now he's dead. Alright, you know what? That's fine. As long as he died that turn is what I care about. If you would have lived right there, that would have raised some blood pressure. I'm not going to lie. That would have made it gone through the roof. Okay, so yeah, we are slow right now. Midoriya, I want your plus ultra to specifically target Toga. Yeah, Toga. Let's just get rid of her. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Get the support up here. Nice damage on the Hagakure. Oh my gosh, he took so much damage. He dodges because we don't have Bullseye. That's what sucks. You know, it kind of gives me the vibes of Overlay Midoriya in a way that it just sucks that most of his things are hidden behind conditions and he just doesn't get it manually. Like, why doesn't he get it manually? That doesn't make any sense. Sure, I guess, sure. Alright, you should be able to kill here, right? Yep, 35k to be able to wrap up our first fight. Let's move on into fight number 2. For fight number 2, we're bringing in Toga. I just think maybe I would rather have her more so than Bakugo on the lineup. You know, defensive debuff and bleeding if we're able to get the chance to. So for this team that we're going up against is going to be Toga, Bakugo Season 7, Hagakure, and then we got my lady and then Tamaki on the back end. So, I mean, of course, we don't got to worry about the 2 characters in the back, but the front is probably what the guy focused on the most. So, I mean, let's just see. Calm Mind gets active right here, number 1, and then number 2, let's just see how much damage we're going to take. I mean, because I know damn well that Hado is not giving us Calm Mind. Is it Midoriya that I'm missing something on his skill that gives me Calm Mind? Am I crazy? Okay, Sharp Eye, which we're going to be activating the first action skill, by the way. You just support, you don't give anything of that whatsoever. Support right here with the plus ultra though, you don't give me that whatsoever. And then I just want to make sure again, he has Calm Mind active. But he has it active. There probably is something I'm missing. Again, I'm lacking no sleep, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of stupid. Alright, let's go. So 1, 2, and 3. Alright, can we kill? Oh, we would have killed. Come on, man. That would have been fire. Alright, so that's that first turn done. Let's move on into turn number 2. Maybe this time? Maybe? Dead? Okay, we got our first hit right there with Hado. We didn't get the second one. We didn't get the third one. AoE is going to be doing some damage. I first? No, we didn't get it right there. Damn. Come on. That would have been sick. Come on, man. Why are you gonna get it right there? Alright, so we'll go crazy with our plus ultras right here. Damn, they got their skills back, so they didn't even need. I mean, they didn't have plus ultras, but still, like, crazy. Alright, real quick, I'm just reviewing this guy's kit just to see if I'm missing something. But I don't think I am, though. I'm not seeing it in his kit. Yeah, and reduce. The only thing I'm seeing. Reduces bleeding, burning, frost, and revenge, so all damage that when characters don't have Calm Mind. Let's see. Give character tranquility. Everyone who does all characters, they cancel all the characters' temporary tranquility effects. Gives character. Is it because of the tranquility effect being cancelled that he's getting that back? Is that the reason why? That's so dumb if that's the case. Or maybe, is it one of the... Oh, maybe it's because of one of the skills that got added to his kit to upgrade it, maybe? That's like the only conclusion I'm coming up with at this point, man. I don't know, man. At this point, I'm trying to get 4-dimensional with this. Okay, you guys can let me know what's up with that because I just don't see it here. That's the thing that be happening, man, with like content creators and stuff like that. When you're like Like, when you feel like something is, like, kind of being a little bit tricky, you gotta make sure, like, is it you, or is it, like, is the game just being weird? Alright, so we'll attack the Malady. I want her dead. I think Tamaki's gonna die to this AoE. Dead, yup. Tamaki to AoE dead. Oh, if we would've got another one, that would've been death right there. Alright, can we finish it with the Midoriya plus Ultra right here? We should be able to just finish it with the Midoriya plus Ultra. Oh, actually, no! Ah, because she got her action skill back. Damn it, that would've been cool. Lucky, man. You're lucky I don't have the 2 required characters to finish you off like that. Alright, whatever. I guess it's gonna have to be Bakugo and Midoriya. That wraps it up for free. We'll let this one play out. Sick one. Sick. Alright, 36k. Oh! Wow, it was a harder than finish it off. What the hell? Alright, so that's that match done. Let's move on to the next one. I think we'll do one more and then we'll wrap it up. Or we'll do 2 more and wrap it up. I'll see. I know this video's already been going on for a very long time. Our next opponent, we're going up against Star and Stripes Hagakure. Then we got All For One with Dabi. And then Season 7 Bakugo and Best Genius. So, I just wanted to try facing off against this team. This team looks interesting to me. And I think, you know, we could just cook it. A Japanese boy who looks up to my master. I might as well let him spar with me. Star and Stripes. I always said that you should have just been a part of the 3rd movie, and then from there, if they wanted to give that whole thing that they did to you, then fine, whatever. But I wish you were at least a part of some type of media, and not just those 2 episodes of the GG. Actually, yeah, we can only target you, unless Hagakure had said otherwise. But since we are faster, it doesn't matter. Right, 1, 2, and then 3. And a nice uppercut right there. Ooh, we got him. Now, you know what I'm thinking right here? That could be a weaker version of All For One. That All For One was probably maxed out. That could be the case, because normally All For One is tanky. We don't have Piercing Shot going for our character. 2, 3. Yeah, this was a freaking drive-by. I don't even want to call this as one of the matches that are required. We'll just let this be like a type of filler match in a way, because ain't no way. What? The double AoE should be able to wrap this up for that Bakugo, unless that Bakugo is like the only character that's maxed out of all of them. Yeah, destroy him! 47k. Ah, we got him weak though. 19k on the parry. Hagakure should die to his AoE. I don't know about Bakugo dying. Are you gonna die, buddy? Let's see. How long is your last stand lasting for right here? Unless it's already gone. 1 more turn your last stand is lasting. So, I mean, I'm still just gonna activate skills. Why not? So 1, 2, and 3. And an uppercut for 24k. Nice. Relax Midoriya. Damn, what the hell? I get it. He doesn't want to die, but nothing you do is going to change the fact that he is not dying anytime soon. Like, what the hell, man? Relax. Jeez. He's pissed at Bakugo. I guess because instead of going to the hospital, he decided to help him out. But, you know, he kind of helped out in a way. Alright, so that's that fight done. Let's move on to another fight, and then we'll finish it off. I mean, regardless what happens, if it's another filler fight, whatever. But this team piqued my interest. Let's fight it. Let's see how we go from there. We are going up against a UR plus Bakugo, but I think my UR plus Midoriya is going to be able to outweigh that and go crazy in terms of speed. We'll see. I mean, because our Bakugo is level 110 too. I mean, I don't know how much level his Bakugo is. His Bakugo is probably like 120 or something, and then we don't know what level it is. Just still stupid though that we don't have the limited time character still back yet. What the hell? Like, what's the issue with that? Why are they not back? Like, can anybody answer the question on why they are still not back yet? Like, are we gonna wait till May for them to come back? That's pretty stupid if we have to wait till May. Like, come on now. Alright, 1, 2. Okay, so we're immune to that. We're fine. Reactivate. Sorry, I'm yawning. Again, literally after this, I am going to take the longest sleep of my life. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to stream today, man. That's how tired I am. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. The AoE once again. Oh, we could possibly kill right here. Alright, 1. No. We could possibly kill if Midoriya locked in. But Midoriya didn't lock in. So now we're stuck with the fact that we are having a Bakugo who is alive here. They have all their plus ultras ready to go. I was probably just going to let it not go this turn with my plus ultras, but they all got theirs. We got to activate ours. Alright, come on, Midoriya. 9? Damn, that was a lot on the block. Alright, we take some damage there, but we're fine. The AoE, we do some damage, nice. And then this is the AoE that matters right here to kill that Bakugo right there, can we? Can we kill? Yes, we do. Damn. Is it me or that did a lot more damage than I thought it would? I feel like we didn't get hit for that much damage. We took some damage there too, though. Damn. Alright, so my next objective is going to be the Hado. Alright, Hado. It's time for you to say your prayers. Because the Shadow Realm is calling you, and they got a nice bed for you. And by that, I mean like nails and then a bunch of dead people. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice. She's going to heal us up by a little bit, but still, you know what? We're chilling. I missed. That's fire. We'll take that. Let's activate these right here. Got 1, 2, and 3. And we get a little bit of damage in there. Another one? Nope, he doesn't want to do another one. Nope, he said no. I am not available today to do any type of plus ultras at all. I'm sorry. That doesn't compute with me. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they got all their plus ultras once again, so we gotta let ours fly once again as well. Midoriya's gonna be going first. I want to know how much is this gonna do to his block. Like 999? 94k. Damn, we practically got rid of it. What the hell? Goodbye to that block, buddy. Alright, so Aizawa moves our buff there, but I think we're gonna be fine regardless because then we gain some buff there, especially with the evasion. We dodge fire thanks to the Hado in that department. Our Bakugo and Midoriya just nuked 2 of his characters for free right there. What? Bye-bye. Momo's not even going to get the chance to get her hide active, like, at all. I just kind of want to troll and attack her. Oh, actually, she still gets it. Okay, never mind. I thought it was the case that since they both died at the same time, that it would have been like, okay, you don't get your hide, but never mind. I forgot about that. I was just know what it was. Oh my god, I am done. Alright, thank you, max damage. Let's go. Alright, so let's get into our last fight, and then let's wrap up the video so I can talk about my opinion overall. You know what, for our last match, let's go up against this team right here, Hado. We got Hatsume, we got Bakugo, Gentle Criminal maxed out, and then we got second anniversary Midoriya, which, let me remind you fellas, we still don't have the ability to get limited time characters. Still, I don't know how many times somebody has to say it until it gets it through their skull, but it would have been nice to get the limited time character banners as well. That, I probably would have went more so into summoning daily for that. Alright, so I kind of want to get rid of Hatsume. But I also want to get rid of Hado. Let's get rid of Hado. Damn, we also have to do a cooldown extension as well. That's going to be annoying. Alright, nice. Let me get the uppercut going. Alright, 70k, nice. 2. Oh, the barrier came clutch for her. That probably would have put her in red for free. There we got the Tranquility active, but guess what? Since the Tranquility is going to be active, goodbye. Goodbye to Tranquility. Gone in the wind. 1, 2, and 3. AoE doesn't really do that much damage on her. But this is, oh my god, 37k? Damn. Alright, so Hatsume is going to be activating her AoE right here. We're not going to, are we going to have our action skills back or no? Let's see. Okay, no, we got plus ultras ready to go. I kinda forgot about that. I'm not going to hold you. It's a turn after this that we gotta see. Oh my god, I really can't stop yawning. I gotta go, man. Let's go. Gotta go faster. Don't copyright me for that, please. I know I sing beautifully, but don't make it to the point that it sounds like it's from copywriting. And then you gotta, you know, dismonetize my channel, please. Don't do that at all. Alright, Hado, you we're focusing on a lot more. Yep. You see? Bakugo got messed up by the fact that Hatsume's cooldown extension. That messed us up badly right there. Okay, so AoE. Another AoE. So 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, 13. 10. It does less and less damage. Ooh, 42k was nice right there. Alright, so I think I'm starting to see with Midoriya's Tranquility how it's kind of able to just pop off. I mean, if you're going faster and you get it off and they start to hit you, the Tranquility effect gets activated to the point that they're not really going to crit like that. But then it goes away, so it gives you your chance to crit. Okay. I think I'm understanding it. I got it. Damn, that did damage right there. Oh my god. That sucked right there. Come on, man. Why? Why did that have to happen? Alright, 20k. Die, 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 die. Ooh, nice. What does she know? Omakase. Alright, if anything, what we're gonna do, get this AoE going, and then have these 2+ ultras ready to go. Go fine. AoE, defensive debuff, nice. Alright, Midoriya, go, 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 go. The hopes of everybody are with you with this plus ultra. 67k, nice. Alright, Hatsume, getting the damage taken restore, but guess what? That's not gonna matter. That's not gonna matter, right? Kill. No, kill, kill. Thank you. Oh my god, he was gonna be the threat because with Bullseye being activated, that was gonna hit us. And I did not want that to be the case. Are we faster? No, we're slower. Especially with Gentle being a maxed out character. I want to focus on Hatsume now. 16k. AoE. That's good that it does kill the Toga. So it makes it to where now these two are going to be tanky and critting as well. Yes, that's what I like to see. And also we go back to full HP as well. Alright, Hatsume. I hope you're ready. Because you're about to experience what all for one experience. And that's going to suck for you, but for me, this is going to feel extravagant. Watch. Yep, 2, 3. What? How that didn't kill? How that did not kill? That is baffling me right now. That should... What? That is insane. Wow. Yeah, I mean, UR plus, man. That's what you get when you get UR plus. Yeah, just all that damage right there. And then the support from our girl Hatsume. Down? Man, he got lucky right there. I mean, to be fair, we really don't have a character that, you know, like, besides the Midoriya himself, that nullify status and like that. Alright, come on, come on. Let's just kill. I have not skipped this a single time for a reason. Because we let that play out. I mean, well, now we saw that really happen when it played out. But, you know what, still, at the end of the day, you know, we play it out for the vibes. That's the new reason why, for the vibes. Wow, we are faster than Midoriya. Get the hell up out of here. What? Damn, he still had evasion? Annoying little prick, isn't he? Alright, can we possibly kill the Midoriya right here? Oh, yes, we can. I'm at Midoriya. Okay, never mind. We didn't get the chance. Oh, never mind, we did get the chance. Alright, we got it with Midoriya. Alright, so let's go back into the home screen and talk about Midoriya as a whole. Let's talk about Midoriya as a whole. How do I personally feel about this character? I like him, I'm not gonna lie. He seems like a pretty fun character to use in both PvE and in Ultra Arena. And, you know, if you think about it as well, what makes it so good for him in these type of fights in Ultra Arena, you literally get to pick what you want to do in these fights. Like, let's say you're going up against an opponent that you need to use Bullseye for. You got the ability to bring 2 STR type characters. If you have an opponent that you're going up against that you specifically want Piercing Shot for, you just bring the 2 ABL characters and he's going to be able to go crazy. If you want it to you want to make your plus ultras hit harder and also make it to where the effects are at 100%. You're just going to be able to make it where you bring 2 green characters, but you definitely want to make sure that he has the ability to have the cooldown reduction ready to go. And then if you just want to have more parrying on top of what you got, then you're able to bring the MMD type characters. And then you want to restore the character taken by 50%. You can just bring the DST. Now, this is in my term of importance what you should have. I definitely think the green is very important to have for this Midoriya. And then it's like you could pick your poison with either having Bullseye and then Piercing Shot as well. Now, I want somebody to remind me, though, in the comments section. Can it be where if you have 2 of one color and 2 of another color, will it fulfill both the conditions for Midoriya or not? So let's say, for example, I have 2 blue characters, Hado and then Bakugo's replaced by somebody else, and then we got the 2 purple characters right there, right? So would it make it to where we are fulfilling the purple condition and the ABL condition? Or is it just going to be the ABL condition because we have those 2 characters in the front? Let me know on that. So with that is where we're in today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. A long video, I know for sure. But I mean, we had to go all out for Rising Midoriya. I mean, come on, man. Like, this character's plus ultra is pretty cool. His kit is pretty cool. All around the board, just a cool character that we had to make sure that no matter what, he got some spotlight as he could possibly be the final character for Ultra Impact. So, take care, guys. I hope that, you know, don't forget down below that you make it to where that you decide the next color that we do for the showcase tomorrow. So, I'll see you next time. Peace.